but the chairman of the Kenyan National Music Festival and the executive committee, my DG, the CEO KICD, my directors, our partners, the VCs who are here present, principals, teachers, parents, our young talented musicians and artists, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon again. Let me start by just saying how impressed I am at the talent that has been exhibited here this morning by our various teams, from the youngest all the way to the university. As I sat here listening and watching, it just occurred to me that the talent we have, even from the youngest, including from the start, from the prayer that was made when we started, to the song praising the teachers, from those very young ones to the Olympic team, to the team from KU, it just shows that we have so much that we need to harness so that our country can benefit from this sector, which I think remains unexploited. Similarly, what the chair requests of having a National Academy of Creative and Performing Arts is, I think, deserved, and time has come that we need to have that conversation to see how best that institution can be set up in order for us to completely exploit the talents that we have within our borders in order for us to have this area completely sustainable. So what you've requested, Chair, is something that as ministry will set up a team to start looking at and coming up with a program to ensure that we move and have that academy, especially now that we have the three pathways where art and performing arts, social sciences are also going to be mainstreamed in our main curriculum. So it is a deserved move, and I think you've shown through what has been done here that it is deserved. It's deserved and you need to get that. So we will deal with it, and the request is well taken. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply honored to join you here today as we approach the end of this year's Kenya National Music Festival. Over the past 2 weeks, many of you have witnessed an outpouring of creativity, passion, and talent that has left us all in awe. Today, we celebrate not only the winners, but also the dedication, hard work, and perseverance of every single participant who has taken to this stage to share the gifts and talents with us. Having watched just a few performances today, I can only envy those of you who've been able to watch very many items from the beginning as they were presented here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all aware of the importance of music in our lives and in the lives of our learners. In general terms, this festival helps us to identify and to nurture creativity and talent. Music competitions provide a platform for students to showcase their musical talents, encouraging creativity and self-expression. This is directly aligned to our competency-based education under the competency-based creativity and imagination, and that area or subsector of communication. Music performances such as the ones we have witnessed today also help build confidence in our learners, which links directly to the competency and self-efficacy. Participating in music competitions helps learners to develop confidence in their abilities, in their stage presence, and public performance skills. These are skills that will be required later in life in order to survive in this very competitive world. Other than these skills, ladies and gentlemen, learners also acquire key values and virtues from these competitions. These values include discipline, like you've indicated that you have about 140,000 students here, and there has not been any indiscipline cases. They learn perseverance and dedication. They learn hard work. They share values with each other. They learn values from various other sectors, like we've indicated. We all come from different areas, so we learn from each other when we meet in such an environment. The learners, ladies and gentlemen, are putting a lot of hours to get to this level. A competition that eliminates from the school level all the way to national and presents the very best is something that we need to continue valuing and we need to continue supporting. And therefore, the government is supporting this competition and this festival, and will continue to do that which is necessary to ensure that it is sustainable. Our music festival also fosters teamwork, collaboration, communication, and mutual support among participants. For a team of 36, for example, or a choral of 18 members to produce a choir to the level we have listened to here today, there is need for a lot of collaboration as they prepare together. One voice off, the rest, and the whole team falls. They have to work in tandem. One of the objectives, therefore, of this festival is to promote and preserve our diverse cultures. We have seen this brought out well through the various cultures that the music festival and syllabuses presents. Our uniqueness arises out of the fact that from every region of Kenya, majority of Kenyan cultures are sung and danced during this presentation. I'm delighted at the range of cultural identities that exist in our syllabus, and I encourage you to continue fostering it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling out the competency-based education in full gear. The primary focus is on graduating learners who are holistic and prepared for all facets of life in the 21st century. There is no doubt that these activities, like the ones that you are undertaking here, and indeed other co-curricular activities within our school calendar, will acquire greater significance as we embrace the pathway-based education system starting from senior school next year. I'm indeed pleased to note that the theme of this year's festival, enhancing the creative economy through artistic expression for sustainable development, is well aligned with the CBE focus on equipping learners with relevant knowledge and skills for real-life situations. May I therefore take this opportunity to assure all of you that the government will work earnestly to ensure that these activities are sustainable and that they are well supported. Together with the National Treasury, the Ministry of Education will strive for greater resource allocation from the National Assembly to ensure that these activities are adequately funded and that learners are seamlessly facilitated. These activities are part and parcel of the education of our young ones and will therefore be given equal priority in funding. The support will not be limited to only financial resources. We will also improve the legal and policy environment to ensure that there is greater equity and inclusion in the competitions and other activities. I wish to applaud the remarkable progress that has been made this year in increasing participation by the special needs sector. I'm glad to note, in particular, that this year, over 250 SNE institutions and over 5,250 SNE learners have participated in various categories of this festival. This is a trajectory that we must foster so that this festival is indeed a true reflection of Kenya. Before I conclude, I wish to thank the various institutions, both public and private, that have generously supported this function. Our appreciation goes to the Sports, Arts and Social Development Fund, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Services, the Teacher Service Commission, the Kenya Revenue Authority, the School Equipment Production Unit, the Kenya Wildlife Services for various forms of support that you have provided so far. May I also express our most sincere gratitude to Equity Bank, Jubilee Insurance, and the Uraia Trust for their support as well. Together, you have supported in making this function a success and would not have done it without you. So thank you very much. May I commend the committee led by Professor Ngala for the remarkable work that you are doing in steering this function. We thank the county government of Meru as well for its generosity. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to once again congratulate all the participants drawn from across our education system for their hard work, creativity, and discipline. You have made us all proud, and we wish you all the very best. You are an inspiration to many others, and we are confident that we will carry on with the same zeal and spirit in similar and other ventures of your lives, and as we continue to have the gala, the state gala, on Saturday. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Mbaki salama. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, our cabinet secretary.